Hi guys, today I have my nail polish out the door for the month of April. I also tried to incorporate some of the polishes that I really enjoyed from the month of March because I didn't do a nail polish out the door in March. So I tried to wear a lot of those polishes in April. And I am going to have swatches of all of the polishes. Some of them though I'm going to have to swatch after this because I just noticed that I don't have pictures of all of them, unfortunately. You know, I don't know why I didn't take pictures. So I'm going to jump right into it because there's quite a few polishes. I started off the month with these two OPI polishes. This one right here I wore on my hands. This is called One Chic Chick, and it's from the OPI's Soft Shades collection. If I'm not mistaken, it came out somewhere around spring, either before spring or around spring. I can't remember. It's really pretty. It's a really pretty buttercream yellow, and with colors like these, sometimes they can tend to look very chalky. This one didn't look very chalky. I mean, the formula was still a little bit tricky to work with, don't get me wrong. I think I got it opaque in 3 full coats. The two first coats were a little tricky, but by the third coat I got it completely opaque. It dried, it took a little bit longer of a drying time, but the color is so cute. I don't have a problem, you know, waiting around. So really, really pretty. And then on my toes, I wore OPI's I Just Can't Copacabana. And this color was so cool. It was really, really bright. I loved it. But a couple of days into wearing this nail polish, I wear my pedicures a little bit longer than I do my nail polishes on my hands. It just looked like my toes were just yellow because of fungus. It was not very pretty. It started leaning a little green, like green yellow, but not in a cute way. So I think next time I'm just gonna try to wear this on my hands instead of my feet because I was just not a fan of it. And this one took 3 coats to get it completely opaque. And then I wore NYC's Tudor City Teal, which is a very dusty teal color. Really, really pretty. The interesting part about this nail polish is that it almost looks like it's sheer, but it looks almost like a jelly polish, but almost a cream polish. And I think some people call that a Crelly. I don't know, I'm not an expert. It was really, really interesting because it is a cream polish, but it looks very squishy on the nails, and I love that. Now, because it's more of a sheer kind of jelly-ish kind of polish, it took 3 coats to get it complete, 3 to 4 coats to get it completely opaque. I draw the line at 3. I don't normally like to put more than that many coats because then the drying time just it extends, you know what I mean? But the color is so cute that I wouldn't mind wearing this polish again. Then I wore China Glaze Dress Me Up, which is a very pretty kind of like blush tone pink polish, and it just looked beautiful. 2 coats is all I needed to get it completely opaque. It just made my nails look polished, and my cuticles too. It made my cuticles look way better than they do. I've been chewing and nibbling a lot on my cuticles lately. It's not even cute. But beside that point, I mean, this polish was just beautiful and just it looked very sophisticated. I really like that. I moved on to Soya's Misty, and this is, I think this is part of their Whispers collection, if I'm not mistaken. And this one is the one that's more on the khaki side, but it leans a little bit on the olive side. It's really, really pretty. I think out of the ones that I purchased from that collection, this one had the best formula out of them all. It just went on more evenly than the other. I think I own 2 more from that collection, and not only that, but the drying time was a little bit less than the other colors. So really beautiful. I highly recommend it. I then wore Sinful Colors Miss Majesty. This is part of the Kylie collection with Sinful Colors. I think the collection's called King Kylie because they all say it at the bottom of the name of the polish. Really beautiful. I love this polish. The formula is a little bit thinner, and I think it took maybe 3 coats to get it completely opaque. And even then, I could still see a hint of my nail my nail tips, but I didn't mind the fact that it was thin because it didn't take very long to dry at all. And it's capturing it right there. It's more of a pink with a hint of lilac, but it has a shift of green in it, which I found super interesting. I loved this polish. It was definitely one of the ones that stood out from all of the ones that I wore in the month of April. Really beautiful. Okay, so here is Miss Majesty. I moved on to Sinful. These are the Sinful Shine. I'm sorry, I should have said that. They're not the Sinful colors. They're Sinful colors, but it's the Sinful Shine line. I should have mentioned that. This one right here is called Cocoa Nuts. And from far away, it just looks like a straight up white nail polish, but it's not. And I don't know. I'll do a close-up of it. It's a white polish, but it has a bunch of micro shimmers, and they look a little yellow and then a little green. It just adds that bit of interest, and I loved it. The formula was a little bit on the thick side. I think I got it opaque in 2 to 3 coats, if I'm not mistaken. A little extra drying time, but the color I find was so interesting that I didn't mind it at all. But I like white nail polishes. I really like them against my skin tone, so for me it was definitely worth it. Okay, so here is Cocoa Nuts. In the month of March and in the month of April, I have worn this polish multiple times because I am completely head over heels in love with this nail polish. This is Sonia Kashuk's Sweet Cheeks, and it's a pink polish leaning a little bit on the lilac side. It's a cream finish polish. I get it opaque in 2 coats. Drying time is amazing. The formula is just really good on this nail polish. I really like it. In the month of March, I'll have a picture of that one. My nails were a little bit on the longer side. In the month of April, my nails were a little bit on the shorter side. And what I did is I grabbed OPI's Gaining Momentum. So I did all of my nails this color right here. And then on these 2 nails, I started the glitter closer to my cuticles and more opaque on closer to the cuticle line, moving on to the tips. Am I making sense? I'm not really sure. Gaining Momentum is just shorts of more metallic looking confetti, and it has gold and silver confettis. Really, really pretty. I actually got the inspiration of that manicure from one of the videos from Desi Perkins. And it looked so pretty. She didn't have the same exact, colors or whatever, but that inspiration on the 2 nails I really, really liked, so that's why I did that manicure. Okay, so Sweet Cheeks, and that is Gaining Momentum. It's really pretty combination there. Now, unfortunately, I cannot find the next polish. I don't know where this polish went. I use NYC's Nolita's Lavender, which is it's more of a deeper lavender color. I don't know where it is. I have no idea where it went. I cannot find it for the life of me. I've been looking for it for a couple of hours and I can't find it. I'm so sorry. But I put that one on all of my nails. I will have a swatch of it for you guys. And then I also put over top of it, this is an Orly polish, which I just lost the tag like last week. I cannot find it. So this is a total fail. The manicure looked really pretty, but just I can't show you a polish, and I can't tell you what the name of this one is, which kind of bothers me. But this one is just a bunch of hollow micro glitters, and I'm pretty sure a lot of nail polish brands have something similar to this. I just put 1 coat of this one because I just wanted a very light layer of the glitters, nothing overpowering or kind of covering up the color of the NYC Nolita's Lavender, because that color is so pretty. It looks intensely rich on the nails and I really like it. I'll show you a swatch of it with no glitter over top of it, and then I'll show you a swatch of it with the glitter. After that, I wore Sonia Kashuk's Love Letter. This one, as opposed to this one right here, the formula was not as good. It was a little bit more streaky, and that could just be because of the color, the nature of the color. It's a little bit more streaky. I want to say it took 2 to 3 coats to get it completely opaque. And on top of that, I'm just not completely in love with a salmony color like this on my nails. It's more salmony, but it leans a hint into the coral side. Really, really pretty. I just don't find that it complements my skin tone very well. I'm not a huge fan of it. So I may try to use it in some nail art. I'm not a big nail art person, but I'm going to try just to get some use out of it. If at that point I still don't like it, I'm just going to give it away, because it's not a polish that I'm like wanting to reach for every single month, if you know what I mean. And then I moved on to Soya's Carry beautiful polish. This polish it plays tricks on me, man. Last time it looked a little bit more purple and gray. This time it's leaning a little bit more blue and gray. But I love them both equally. It's so pretty. It's a cream finish polish. I get it opaque in 2 coats. The formula is not too thick and it's not too thin, so the dry time is really, really great. I love this polish. It's so beautiful. Definitely love it. This is a polish that I would definitely want to reach for in the winter months. I feel like it's a perfect winter polish, or on a day when it's really gloomy outside. Like right now we're in spring, but yet we're having gloomy days. So this is the kind of polish that it makes me want to reach for it. It's really, really pretty. And then also wore CoverGirl's Speed of Light. And I mentioned this one in a haul. I mentioned 2 of these polishes in a haul, and somebody said that the CoverGirl, this is their Outlast Stay Brilliant line, is really, really good. They were not kidding, man. This polish was really great. I got it opaque in two coats, and I just like khaki colors like these. It's khaki, but in it hints a little bit of on the green side. It's just really, really beautiful. I really enjoyed this polish. This polish right here I wore on my toes. This one is called Teal on Fire. And I purchased this polish, and hopefully the camera does catch it. It's a teal polish, but it shifts into a purple and then also a blue, and that's why I purchased this polish. Unfortunately, all you see is that teal color on the nails, which is still really, really beautiful, but it was disappointing to me because I would kind of move my toes around trying to catch that shift, and it was just not giving it to me. The formula was great though. I got it opaque in 2 coats, and the drying time, I mean, it wasn't very long at all. It was really great. The formula was really great. I was just disappointed that I didn't get that shift, that's all. Okay, and this is CoverGirl's Teal on Fire. I'm trying to move it around so that it can catch that shift, but I don't think it's doing it, and I'm so bummed about that. That is it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.